All right, so what's the best paid IPTV provider for college basketball? Good question. It's going to be dependent on a few things. So before we get into it, just want to say that this is completely unsolicited advice. We do not make anything off of this. You'll see there's no affiliates code in the links. If we provide any links down at the bottom, we probably won't even provide links down the bottom. But whenever we do, you'll see that there's no code in there because we don't want there to be any kind of conflict of interest. We want you to know that we want you to try this based on our, endorsement for these products. And there's no reason why you should, double, or question that. So with that being said, another thing that we did was we took them completely out of Kodi, and we're just going to be looking at the APKs today, because you'll notice that once you have more than one IPTV provider in your Kodi build, it does actually bloat down your build, and that affects the quality, we believe, for both of the providers. This is just our humble opinion, but you'll notice when you start up your build, it takes about twice as long. It's because your build's having a little bit of a hard time handling that. That also shows off when you are going through the channels. There'll be a little bit of a lag between the channels because it's just unable to handle the EPG from both providers running at the same time in the background. So let's go ahead and start with we'll start with Players Club basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give demerits based on what is not playing up to par, in my opinion. And you're going to be able to see a little bit of this, but because we just recently received our first copyright notice, we're going to be very quick running through these channels. Just because I think the rule is 5 seconds is too long, or it's 7 seconds is where you should be paying the provider basically. I think it's less than 7 seconds and you're okay, and that's with music and with any kind of thing like this. But tell me if I'm wrong about that also. But let's go into Players Club. I've got it set up to where the favorites are going to be all your NCAA channels. So be going through these really quickly. And here is TNT.
So I would give the thumbs up to head coach Chris Holtman. It looks like maybe just what he was thinking about, maybe putting them in. Andre Wesson.
Johnson has the right to be upset with this.
Let's go to TBS now. Commercial break, we'll come back for it. Also has the Pac-12 channels. Some of these are going to be duplicates up in here, but this is what you're going to be doing anyways. You're going to come in here and you're going to find all your games, and hopefully you're going to save those as favorites so you can hop from game to game. And that's what I did when I had sports passes and things like that. You're going to tell I'm kind of out of practice with this, so I do apologize. We do not use these much because we focus on what our customers use, which is free sports. It's like something overwhelming. Like 90% of our customers are all free users. So you're going to see that I am not the best person for this scenario.
Low, but I think there's a healthy.
But these are all good. I mean, I'm not really finding anything to note about these. Before, when I did the last video, I will tell you this, and I hate saying this because there's no proof of it on this, but we had to take off points for one of the TBS or one of the TNT because it was just, I'm guessing it's going to be that TBS that's on commercial break right now, but it was not 720p in our minds, and you can tell that it was having a hard time. There was some motion judder is what I think the technical term for it is. It was blurring before whenever you would see like full screen action. So if they went to full screen out and showed you like the full court, I think this is what we were looking at. So it's TNT on on the full court view. So when they show from this angle, it's kind of hard to tell exactly where the players are hit. If there's a foul, like it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna get out of here. Stuck. I'm telling you, I'm not the best at this. We really only recommend these for our customers that are, having a hard time finding stuff or they don't want to have to learn how to use our philosophy on sports, and they don't want to have to dig for anything. So if you don't want to dig for something and you just want to go from game to game to game, you want something like this. You want, really what you want is, you might even want just cable TV, but if you want to save money and be able to get everything that you want on cable TV, this is your best option for you. This is going to be Gears TV, and we've never had any kind of negatives about this. That's the reason why we recommend it. And with the Mayfair Pro Guide, it's very, very close to what you expect or what you experience from cable. Do not expect 100% reliability with these providers, especially when you're talking about pay-per-view. You got to remember that some of the pay-per-view has gotten up to where it's like $90. So you got to do the math on that. If you're going from a $200 cable TV provider and you're paying, $16 for Gears or $15 for Gears, consider that before you're putting in your complaints and everything like that. Some people get really revved up about this stuff and they'll have their opinions about things, and they don't like to be told anything differently from what their beliefs are. A very important thing to consider is that you're paying $16 for this. This is about saving you money. If you want to get 100 or close to 100% reliability, I would say you need to spend at least $40 on IPTV providers. That would mean that you would want to get Gears TV, you would get the Players Club, you would get Sports Access, which if you get Sports Access, they will give you three different subscriptions, so you can pull it up on 3 different TVs. So, but like I'm seeing right now, let me get down to TBS just to show you. But well, here's CBS. Hey, there's CBS. I guess they are on commercial break or something. I'm just really not seeing anything to complain about on these, to be honest with you. So in full court view, I can see everything perfectly. They're slowing the game down to try to wear out the clock, but I can't sit around here and hang out for a copyright. So, but all of these look like they are either 720p or 1080p strong. No judder, no lag, no, anything like that. I'm telling you, I keep on missing the channel that I've been trying to go into. I've been trying to go to CBS the last 3 times. There it is. Okay. That's excellent. Yeah. Alright, so with that being said, reach out to us if you've had any experience with these providers in the past. The main thing, like I said before, is if your IPTV provider is being blocked by a certain internet search provider in that area, that would be a main thing that would, prevent you from being able to enjoy this. Another thing that could prevent you from enjoying it is also, I would say the local areas, just like the areas that you are in the country. So, because you're going to see that the closer you are to the provider, the better it is. Alright. Definitely do reach out to us if there's anything that you need to know, any more specifics. Be more than willing to help you. Y'all be good.